Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. I am the Duke Not Dawn, but you all can call me Niece. Today I'm going to start my CO diaries, and I'm going to be telling 2 story times. But before I get into that, if you guys are not following me on social media, all I ask is for y'all to just subscribe to this YouTube channel and also follow me on Instagram at Shanice with 4 E's at the end, and that is spelled SHANEICE with 4 E's on Instagram. And that'll be, y'all stop. If y'all hear any noise in my background, it's because my dogs are fighting. And they share the same cage, and one of them will not stop bothering the other one. So just ignore them, because I'm going to really try to ignore them the best that I can. Stop. Okay, so on today's CO Diaries, I'm coming to y'all to tell y'all 2 story times, like I said. 1 story time is going to be about how I had to tell my sergeant, I had to tell him off, and I did come with the receipts for y'all today. Yes, I did. I kept it after all this time. You know, after stuff going to that glove compartment. But for us black folks, you put it in there, that's like you got your own personal safe. You know that's not going nowhere. You gonna have it forever. You're forever gonna have it. So I still have that. I had to go off on him. I really did, because he was wrong. And then y'all really gonna want to stay and watch this whole video, because the second part of this video is this where it gets juicy. And in that story time, I allegedly did these things. Like, I allegedly did this. I didn't. Like, you can't say I did this or not. Like, I allegedly did it. And it's about the time. Stop! It's about the time when I put a little something in the Ramadan trays. But no. We're gonna go back to the first story, and we're gonna talk about that one first. Y'all gonna have to stay. Y'all gonna have to stay with me until after I'm done telling this first story time, and then y'all can get that juicy second story time. Okay, so here we go. So as I'm pulling out the receipts, let me get the date, because I seen where the date was. Oh, date of occurrence. That's April 19th, 2021. I really did keep this. I really did. And this is one of the incidents that actually drove me to kind of like quit. Just to quit doing that. But, yeah. And he wanted to try and write me up. But no, baby. I'm about to write you up, and I wrote a good 4-page letter on that hoe. I surely did. A whole 4-page letter on him, because he was wrong. Like, he was dead wrong for that. And I've decided I am going to say the last names of the people that's in this story time, because I have to read it, and I already filmed this story time once, and I had a really hard time keeping up with the names when I did it. But yeah, so this day at the correctional center that I worked at the time, during this day, I just went in, counted my wings, did everything I was supposed to do. That officer left. During the day, the whole rest of the night, because I did work on night shifts. So during the rest of the night, I'm doing my security checks, and it's a man at the door. And to describe this man, he's an older, like, he was a war veteran, and I guess something blew up in his face, so he had like a shut closed eye and like a lip that like stayed like perched up a little bit like this. And I was like, yes, sir. So he was just like, I need to move rooms. I'm like, sir, you have to tell me why you need me to move your room, and then I have to also get permission. Like, it's not really up to me. I have to get permission to move you. So he was just like, I just need to move. Like, he wouldn't tell me why. I was like, you want to talk to the sergeant about it? He was like, I would feel very, very more, you know. Y'all, sit down. Sit. So bad. But anyways, what I was saying, y'all is taking me off track. Oh, the man was just asking, can he get moved? So I was like, oh well, I can call the sergeant. So fast forward to that, I called the sergeant, and I'm like, it's a man here that is asking, you know, can you speak with him or whatever? And the sergeant was like, I'm not, no wait, I think, how I went over this story time, and I'm over here, but I was telling him, like, no, he was telling me, like, he's gonna speak to them, but after the whole night when he never did anything he said that he was gonna do with these people. So I'm just going to fast forward to all that, and it is a paragraph in here that really like sums it all up. It really sums it all up because he was wrong. My earring. I ain't need it anyways. It just really sums it all up. And I think we found her. I think we found the one we was looking for. Okay. So after the whole night happened, because to wrap it up, the guy was being bullied, and the whole night he was begging me, like, can I please get moved? Can I please get moved? So mind you, I tried to move him on the slide. To a different room because I'm peeping like this man's not safe. Like, I'm peeping that this man's not safe. So right here is what I'm going to be reading. So I said, after count was conducted, I exited 3A and entered the hub to turn in my count sheet. When I handed it off, I stated to Sergeant Young that he was wrong for how the situation was handled. Sergeant then replied that he was not wrong and that I was indeed wrong. At that moment, everything went black and I snapped. I used profound language and I will not deny that. I cannot say that. Tintin, sit. Stop. Tintin. No lie, my pit bull is like raising her leg up at my he's a Chihuahua / German Shepherd, so he's small and she's big. She's little, but she's big. She's literally tooting her butt up on him, lifting her leg up. Stop being grown. Yes, I'm talking about you, because I'm trying to do my story and you over there trying to be nasty in my house where I pay rent. Stop playing with me. And I meant that. Okay, where was I? I cannot say what all was said on both of our behalf, but the auto would tell it all, and I take full responsibility for my actions and what came out my mouth at the time. I feel like I was being targeted and all the blame was placed on me, seeing that he knew that he had lied to me all night, saying that he would talk to this inmate. He never owned up to anything that was done on his part, and is trying to defuse the situation. So, mind you, what had ended up happening was the man during pill call, he had pills. So he had came out, because I popped everybody's door that has pills. So he comes out and he never went back in. He grabbed all his stuff and he left and went into the hub. So they had to call 1078, and all the officers had to come down there, and they took this man to the hole. And it didn't even have to be like this. It really didn't have to be like that at all. He never owned up to anything that was done on his part for not trying to defuse the situation. when asked by this officer why couldn't he have just sought to explain to inmate Kirkland, he then exited. When he exited after pill call, and he told me that he did not have to tell him anything. With him saying that, I feel like he needed to retake a course on his IPC skills and also community policing. Everyone knows that communication is key to compliance, and even though we do not owe anyone an explanation who is in green, tan, or blue jumper, it can be done when needed. When this inmate came out during chow, I was asked by Sergeant Young why would I park his this situation happened during chow, not pill call. So he came out, took his pills, went back in, but he ain't go back in after chow. And at that time it was other people there, like when chow comes, that's usually shift change. So yeah. There was officers already in the hub, and they had took the man to the hole. And what could I do? Even though I tried to do everything that I could do so that the man didn't have to go to the hole. But it really wasn't under my, it really wasn't under my control, because he just walked out the dorm. Whew. But, why would I pop his cell when we officers was supposed to go around for the bottom and grant them access, and then the top for them to come down? The point that was made was invalid. We officers choose to go around the bottom unless it's easier at times, because I'm gonna just finish this, because it's the actual rule to pop out 3 cells at a time and come down and stand next to the brown suitor while those cells are being served. So I had said, basically, he's saying that I needed to pop them out one at a time to get their tray. But I'm telling him, like, as officers, this is just what we do. Like, we just gonna pop out the whole row, boom, let them get their trays. They're gonna go back in their cell. But he's talking about something, you supposed to pop out, no, go around to people's cell. I said, that's optional, because the real rule is you pop out 3 cells at a time and they come get their tray. That's the real rule, 3 cells at a time. But we not about, if you could do 3 cells at a time, I'm pretty sure, like, if you got control of that wing, like, you could do the whole bottom and the whole top. Like, I might do the whole bottom, but the top is usually the worst half, and I'll split them in half. I'll do the bottom, and then I'll do one half for the top, and then the other half for the top, because they is a mess. It's a mess. But yeah, after he tried to blame that whole situation on me, after I was sitting there trying to help this man. I'm trying to help him, and the man fearing for his life, obviously, and you acting like you don't care about nothing, and you lying to me all night saying that, okay, I'm going to talk to him, I'm going to get this taken care of, so when the time comes, you talking about something, no, I'm not about to do it. I'm not about to talk to him. I don't need to talk to him. That's why that man in the hole now, because of you. And that's really why I was mad, because that man went to the hole because of him. And I tried to do everything that I could do. I felt like I was a good officer. I really did. I was a great officer. I was a great officer. Like, I was very much fair. I pretty much let them do whatever as long as they're not hurting each other. I pretty much just let these boys breathe, or these females, because I did work with the females too. I'll just pretty much be like, okay, just don't do no stupid mess, don't get me in trouble, but y'all just chill, don't be bad. Like, act like you somebody. Act like you somebody today, please. So, in saying that, let me tell you about the time where I did some foul shit. And after I did it, I actually called my dad. And I was like, Dad, I did such and such. He was like, oh my gosh. He was like, now if somebody else find out, you was in trouble. You was in trouble. I was like, Dad, ain't nobody gonna find out. Like, and this happened like around like my beginning years of working there. Oh, excuse me. This happened around my beginning years. This happened around the beginning years I'm working there that I did these. So let me tell y'all one thing in a county jail. Chicken day gonna really ruffle the feathers. It's gonna bring it out of the boys. Like, it's just going to, chicken day is gonna bring something out of them. Like, they know it's chicken day, they about to gamble. They about to gamble. They about to be acting crazy. They about to be getting high before they eat. Like, especially if they about to eat good. And it was just so much. It was just so much. And on this day, I was newer, like I said, I was new. So it did not slip my mind how I needed to do TRAYS, and then I forgot on top of that it was Ramadan. I forgot that it was Ramadan, so I didn't do it like this, and I forgot. And yes, it's my fault, but I feel like it was wrong by how they tried to jump all on me and attack me. No. They ain't try to literally do that, but with their words, them words could hurt. When I tell you, these boys can break you down. But you better not let them see that they're breaking you down. But when I tell you that they can break you down with their words, and it's just like, wow. Like, why you even had to say that? Like, whoa. Like, that really hurt me. Like, that really did hurt me. So, it's chicken day. The TRAYS come in. Me being dumb. When I tell you I did so many things wrong, but it's like you just expect better out of some criminals. Like, you just like be like, dang, like y'all really could have been like, no, Miss Deuce, like it's Ramadan. Remember, it's Ramadan. But I didn't count the TRAYS. That was my first mistake, because if I would have counted the TRAYS and seen that I was X amount short, I would have been like, why am I X amount short? Then boom, click, it's Ramadan. But I wasn't thinking like that, and I did not count them TRAYS. So it comes the time for me to give out the TRAYS, and because I didn't count the TRAYS, I just grabbed my child sheet that I made earlier, walked it on down, put it out, and I'm just like, okay, so such and such, come on down, such and such, come on down. Now, I was doing it, and all the people, when they were supposed to come down, Ramadan people never came down. But it's not in my head that, okay, these people are Ramadan, because I'm not even remembering that it's Ramadan. So they yelling from the top. They like, Miss Deuce, give my tray such and such, which was normal because they've been gambling all day. Like, these people been gambling all day. They done gambled their tray away. They trying to get a tray to whoever they need to give it to. But me, what I should have done was been like, no, you could come down. But no, even if they would have did that, I still would have been out X amount of TRAYS. So all the Ramadan people telling me, give my tray to such and such, give my tray to such and such. So that means they gave their tray away. Okay? They gave their tray away to the person that they gambled to. So I'm like, I'm short on TRAYS. Like, I'm super short on TRAYS. So I called out to the hub. I'm like, oh, so I need X amount of TRAYS. They like, why you need so many TRAYS? I'm like, because they only sent me this many TRAYS. Like, I'm being for real. Like, I'm not trying to feed them. Definitely wasn't trying to feed them. But if it was extra food, I would give it away. But I'm like, no. It's just, they didn't send enough TRAYS. They didn't even send that many TRAYS. He was like, do you remember that it's Ramadan? Immediately, I'm on the phone. He like, you remember it was Ramadan? And I'm like, I immediately started looking up at them because it's a swarm of people around me. It's a swarm of niggas. And they want their food, they want their chicken. They like, where my food at? Where my food at? where my food at? Like, they just being rude and disrespectful. Like, why are you doing that to me? I'm not mean to y'all. But they really, when I tell you Chicken Day brings something about the boys, Chicken Day brings something about these men. So listen, 10, move up, tank. Anyway, so they're like, they want my food. So I'm like, why y'all live? Y'all know y'all was on Ramadan. So I'm talking to all the Muslims. I'm like, y'all know y'all was on Ramadan. Y'all know I was on Ramadan. So they like,
B, it ain't my fault. You need to be smarter than that. You know you're supposed to count them trays. You this, you that, you this, you that, you're this,
you're that. They cussed me out from A to Z. They cussed me out. They cussed me out, called me all kind of stupid, kind of dumb. Even though they was right. Like, y'all was right. But y'all ain't had to do me like that. Y'all know y'all ain't had to do me like that. And I really do be trying to look out for y'all boys. And this is how y'all do me. I don't like that. I didn't appreciate it. So my corporal, he on the phone, he like, I'm going to bring you the trays. I'm going to bring you the trays. But next time, just remember. Next time, just remember. So I'm like, okay. So I'm going back and forth with the inmate. I'm like, I'm about to write y'all up. He like, y'all not getting y'all. I'm like, y'all not getting y'all other Ramadan tray. I bet y'all not getting y'all other Ramadan tray. Watch. Just pop my shit. So he on the phone, my sergeant, my corporal on the phone listening to all of this. He like, you can't do that. You can't write them up for something you did. And they have to get their Ramadan tray. They have to get it. It's just your fault. And they didn't physically get their tray. All their trays was touched by other people's hands that you get blamed. That hurt. That hurt me. That took the wind out of me, boy. I said, not all this popping my shit. And I can't even take none of this stuff. I can't even write these boys up. I can't do none of that. Like, y'all wrong. I'm like, y'all wrong. Y'all dead wrong. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Y'all is wrong. So, 10-10. So, after that, I'm just like, okay. So all day, I'm just plotting in my head. I'm like, what can I do? 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 Yes. But I can do it. And I know I can do it. So this is what I did. Allegedly. Let's not take this too far. Because y'all know snitches get stitches. Allegedly. Okay, let's keep it cute. So allegedly I did this. So I'm like, if I stay over, that means I gotta do an extra 4 hours, but I'm willing to do these extra 4 hours just so I could do this, you know? So I'm like, okay. So I looked out. I decided I was gonna stay over. So I told the person, and of course the other officer not gonna turn me down. They're not gonna be like, oh no, you can't stay, I'll stay. Or unless you know you need it, because everybody been in that situation like, okay, you need extra money, like, no, I'm gonna stay, like, you can't take my day. You can't take it. So I'm just like, I'm gonna stay over. Like, I'll stay over for you. Like, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. I'll stay over. So that person's like, okay, you can stay over. So I'm in the hub. The person that's in the hub gotta go get the Ramadan trays. Yeah, big dog. Yeah, me. Okay. So the person that's in the hub gotta go get the Ramadan trays. So I'm like, yeah, I'm about to go get these trays. So, cause they literally ate after shift change. After shift change, then we get the call from the kitchen say, come get the trays. Because that's when the sun go down. So they got to wait till the sun go down to get their food. So no later than an hour after shift change, the sun is completely down. So I'm going to go get the tray. So I go get these trays. And normally we just get the trays and go. But you know, the boys in the cafeteria was like, "Yo, Miss Deuce, like, what's up? What's up? What you need? What you need?" Because they saw me looking at it. Because I brought my own little pen so I could write the names on all the trays. So I'm like, "Yeah, I do need something. Like, can y'all get me a marker? Like, y'all can give me a marker so I can write these names on these trays." So they was like, "Why are you doing that, Miss Deuce? Stop! Stop being nasty. Move. Move. I'm about to beat you. Move." So I'm like, "Yeah, like, let me get a marker." So he get the marker, and I started writing the names on the tray. So I write the names on the tray. So I write all the names on the tray, and then I separate them from the top, people on top and people on the bottom. But because I think, yeah, because it was a lot of trays. So the people on the top had them was the people, them was the trays. So I put the people on top, and then everybody else was on the bottom. So okay, this is the inmate kitchen. This is the officer kitchen. Yeah, that's the officer kitchen. So what I allegedly did was I went into the bathroom and I had a cup. Allegedly. And I used the bathroom. I went in the bathroom with the cup. And I just casually in the cup. With the cup. I just took my cup in the bathroom with me. Like, I didn't want to leave it out. So I took my cup in the bathroom with me and I used the bathroom. So I leave out the bathroom with my cup. Because, you know, that's my cup. But I didn't want to leave it out. You feel me? Like, I didn't want to leave it out. You know? I just didn't want to do that. So at that point, I waited till I got into the elevator. And all the plates that was sitting on top was the people. Yeah. Oh, mind you, in the bathroom, I did number one. I just had to pee. That's it. So wasn't nothing back there coming into that cup. No. Just a little pee, you know? So, yeah. While I was in the elevator, allegedly, I lift all the legs, like one by one, and I'm just let y'all go from there. I'm just let y'all imaginations run wild. I'm letting it race, okay? Because I cannot say what I allegedly did. But yeah, you guys, that kind of wraps up both of these stories. I hope y'all really like them. It is 2023. You know, I'm going to try and pop out with the videos a little bit more. I know I'm going to be taking at least 3 trips this year. So I am going to try and film those trips. And I am going to, because I didn't film none of my trips last year that I did. Because I just be trying to have fun. Like, in your life. I just be trying to have fun, like, in your life. So I'm gonna try and film those, and I'm gonna try and film like a lot more stuff because a lot of things has happened in my life. A lot of things have happened and taken place in my life, and since I think I told y'all, no, I didn't tell y'all about Coca-Cola. I didn't tell y'all about Coca-Cola. I worked at Coca-Cola since Atlantic Waste. So I worked at Coca-Cola driving tractor trailers for 7 months. Then I left them. Yeah. Thank y'all for staying. Like I said, I really hope y'all like this. Thank y'all for staying. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for subscribing. The ones that did, help me get there. Because I really did fell off. But I'm trying to, like I said, get it back up. So y'all get me there, and I will greatly appreciate that. But But I'll catch y'all next video. And I think in that video is gonna be the one where I tell why I left Coca-Cola. And like I said, what I'm doing next. And my other job. Yeah, y'all gonna really like this one. I'm gonna tell my last job. Tell y'all why I had to quit from that job. And why I quit Coca-Cola. But that one y'all gonna like it. So, in saying all that, I'll catch you guys in the next video.